Basically, it's going to be hitting the leg from multiple different angles. We're specifically working the inner and outer thighs and the hips and the glutes. Okay, so this is a great one for we're fine tuning Flavia at this point and keeping our reps up high. We're trying to get that last little bit of deep separation and detail on the legs, and so this is a good one for some lean, long, sexy legs in 5 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. Just to give you guys a little insight, I know that a lot of people say that they have stubborn fat areas. It's just an area that you accumulate more fat. My legs definitely have the most fat for my entire body. I'm pretty lean and I still have some fat that I could still get off of my legs. So just a little insight for you people who have those stubborn areas. You really need to get some good high quality workouts and burn a lot of calories in order to get rid of that fat.
That's right. Keeping the rest periods down, keeping the reps up. You're trying to make your workout as much cardiovascular as you are trying to build the muscles up. So an hour nonstop of getting the heart rate up as well as working the muscles, and you'll be on your path to get some long, lean, shredded legs. Right?
Sure. All right. Let's go.
Notice how she's keeping that chest up nice and tall. She's keeping that core in tight, and their trail leg, the back leg, is staying perfectly straight. That's going to help to really stretch out and activate the inner thigh muscles. And then her working leg, that's one that's closest to the cable, is bending down to a 90-degree angle, really getting in there to work the hips and the saddlebag area. And then she's exploding out of the lunge to activate the muscles. Great form, great technique.
With that cable, her trunk is forced to stabilize an upright position too.
Exactly.
You can tell she gets
leaks in her core, having to work a lot harder.
Right, or else she starts to twist. Yeah, this is good. A lot going on here. As you can see, Flavia fatiguing. Her shoulders have a hard time staying square with the wall in front of her. All right, this is for hot hamstrings. Hamstrings is like a really sexy body part on females. You get rid of that cellulite in the back there, where those hamstrings tie into the butt. Really sexy area to develop.
So you notice that she's keeping a nice upright posture. Core's tight, shoulder blades are pulled back. The working leg, the knee stays bent. And on the way down, you want to maximize the stretch. You want to feel a deep stretch in the hamstring. You want to really try to activate and squeeze the butt cheeks on the way up. So she's focusing on the stretch at the bottom and the hamstring, and she's focusing on the squeeze in the butt on the way up.
That's good. Now Flavia has a lot of practice at these, so she makes them look easy, but there's a lot of bounce and coordination.
And coordination. Guys, if you want to start off doing this exercise,
Oh, so that's the modified version. Cool.
If you don't have the balance for it, that's the way you want to start out with it. That way it takes the balance, you know, and stability aspect out of it, and you're still working the muscles in the same fashion, but you know, you're not getting the added benefits of the balance and stability work, which actually the one-legged variation really helps to incorporate a lot more glutes. So this is a great exercise for the buns here.
Yeah,
Probably just makes it look really easy. So if you guys have trouble with the balance, but still, I really highly recommend you integrate these exercises into your workout. Start with your back foot on the floor, stabilize, and then progress into this balanced one.
That's good. Too important to note as a viewer, if you're just assessing exercise based on start and end positions, you're kind of missing the point of what she's doing. So Ryan made some really good notes that she's stretching her hamstring, she's contracting her glute while she goes through those positions from start to finish. So if you think of exercise just moving from one point to another, you're completely missing out on what the muscles should be doing during the movement. It's fun. Come on, squeeze. So she's really squeezing that hamstring. She's really contracting that glute. On every single rep, she's keeping her foot pressed into the floor to activate her calf, ankle, and her upper back has to work to maintain that upright posture. So a lot going on there. That's exercise number 2. It's going to be a little longer than, actually it might be 5 minutes.
Okay, we call these call it skateboarders. If you remember when you were little kids, boys and girls are on a skateboard on your knees, and you're trying to scoot home. You know, this is the kind of the form in which you feel like you're trying to push the foot almost into the floor, trying to gain that momentum to push your little skateboard farther forward. So this is kind of the similar concept. So she's not gonna keep her leg completely straight, and it's not gonna be bent at a 90-degree angle. It's gonna be kind of somewhere in between. And you're going to want to bring it down low towards the floor to really grab it and incorporate that hamstring into it.
Yeah, she's got a bit of knee bend there at the end.
Exactly.
That's very good.
Yeah. Yep. So right there, it helps to stretch a hamstring at the very top. She straightens it out to extend and really contract the glute hard.
Sweet.
Again, keeping that back perfectly straight, keeping that core in tight, and just really trying to develop that mind-muscle connection with you and your glutes here. Trying to really concentrate on squeezing the cheeks on the way up.
I know Flavilicious females like to know what kind of weights Flavia is using. She's got 15 pounds there. But don't fixate too much on the weights that Flavia uses. Find a weight that allows you to experience the tension in the muscles you're trying to focus on, which are the hamstrings and glutes. So if you can't feel it in your glutes and hamstrings, and you find your lower back is picking up the weight, then it's too heavy. Come on, Flav, good job. You gotta remember her thighs coming into her chest, so she's getting some knee bend, which activates the hamstring, and then she's getting full hip extension. Oh, she's not done yet.
That's kind of the device you want to use for that particular exercise.
See that, Ryan?
Nice little strap right here.
Right on. It's a Velcro strap. So you're gonna finish off with some isometrics here, it looks like. So here's, might be hard to see. So watch Flavia's inner thighs. She's squeezing the ball.
Yeah, right. Every time she squeezes that ball, I'm trying to tell her to activate and squeeze the ball as hard as she can for 3 seconds. So it's a 1, 2, 3 contraction followed by a 1 second relaxation.
So 3 second contraction. 3, 2, 1.
Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now give me 20 quick ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2. Great job.
Those are so much fun.
Well, especially at the end of that, I like how you go from the more skilled exercises to the less skilled exercises.
Yeah, that's always been one of my favorite approaches that with training with women is we go from we do the integrated exercises first, and we go into we transition into we finish off with the isolated movements last. Obviously, when your core is spent, you're fatigued, you're not really worried about so much as posture. You want to transition into more of an isolated exercise so we can, really work on specific smaller body parts.
Yeah, if I try to do those lunges now, I'd be all over the place and it wouldn't be safe.
But it's a great concept for men that are trying to build muscle hypertrophy and make their muscles grow. That would be considered a pre-exhaust mechanism. So that is effective for making muscles grow. We do an isolation movement before an integrated movement. And so, but for female training, we're trying to do the exact opposite. We're trying to go integrated. So we're trying to get the glutes, the hams, the quads, the inner thighs all working together. And then as they get more and more fatigued, we go into more isolated movements. So.
Cool. Yeah, let's see how that. No, that's not a spray bottle. We don't hire fitness models here to do our workouts. This is real weights, real sweat.
One of my principles for training the glutes is that the glutes work the best when you're doing an integrated exercise, whether it be squats, lunges, jumping, whatever you want to call it. They don't respond the best to isolated movements like the cable kickbacks. Cable kickbacks are essential, but you want to keep them in more towards that tail end of the workout and not at the beginning. You don't want to make your glute training, the base of your glute training, all isolated movements. The base of your glute training should be all integrated movements like squats and lunges. And this should be at the tail end or intermittent.
Right.
So it's just a formula that's always worked for Flavodelicious as well as other bikini competitors.
Yes.
So you exhaust the type 2B fast twitch muscle fibers first, then move to the type A, and then eventually the slow twitch muscle fibers near the end.
Exactly. Just trying to complete every muscle in Flavodelicious' body right now.
All right.
Getting there, especially my brain.
Right now her brain is just completed. So.
Yeah, you're doing great. You still have intensity to train.
Yep.
Just enough. All right, guys, so you did that circuit 3 times. So that was 4 exercises, about 5 minutes. So if ladies at home just did that as a workout, 5 times 3, that's a 15-minute workout. 4 circuits would be about a 20-minute workout. Right there.
You guys are really going to like those. Give those a try and hit the like button below. See you next time.
All right.
Thank you.